At Maryhouse in the East Village, Martha Hennessy carries on the work of her grandmother, Dorothy Day, and the Catholic worker movement.
It's a beautiful old building. It's in rough shape. We haven't done our best taking care of it, as we do put our money into food, clothing, and shelter, and utility bills, water bills, electric bills, getting the newspaper out.
Once home to Dorothy Day, this building has remained a Catholic worker hospitality house since the 1970s, despite the gentrification of this neighborhood. But around the corner on 2nd Avenue, the Church of the Nativity, which Day attended in the last years of her life, was closed in July.
We are hoping to have some kind of a program open up here to provide services to the poor, specifically mailboxes and showers, and then hopefully have like a culture center here to remember Dorothy by, have the chapel remain open, an educational, devotional center.
Out of respect for the people receiving services at Maryhouse, Martha preferred that I not shoot footage in those areas, but she did show me the auditorium, which holds a rich visual history.
We have the walls covered with posters, artwork, slogans of resistance, beautiful portraits of Dorothy and of Martin Luther King Jr. We put the paper together here in terms of labeling the paper and bundling it up to mail it out. Friday night meetings for clarification of thought. There were about 24 people in the house. Perhaps half of them are homeless and half of them are volunteers who live and work here. The Catholic worker movement has, I think, around 200 communities now around the country, around the world. It's a very loose definition. There's no one dictating what the definition of a house of hospitality or a Catholic worker house is, other than the basic premises of nonviolence, practicing the works of mercy, practicing voluntary poverty, living on charity, living in precarity, and devoting your work to caring for the poor.
Catholic workers range freely around the world for their work. Felix has been visiting the center from his native Dominican Republic, looking into starting a hospitality house there.
I met Martha Hennessy, and she sort of mentored me in a way. I've learned a lot about the work of a Catholic worker here in the U.S., and we're trying to do that maybe in a different way, but the same spirit in the Dominican Republic.
I asked Martha how she felt about her grandmother's cause for sainthood.
She cherished and revered the saints. They guided her. She prayed to them. She read about their lives. They encouraged her in her work. And so we desperately need our saints. And she is one that we need for today. She's a great example of what we need to do in the 20th, 21st century.
This Saturday at 1 p.m., the Sheen Center on Bleecker Street will host a free all-afternoon event on Dorothy Day, including a film screening and discussion with Martha Hennessy. Reporting for Currents, I'm Konrad Aderer.